So we formed this unit within the Wigner Institute 10 years ago, and the main aim was to join together those who would like to speed up the scientific calculations and researches with parallel computational techniques. At the time, the GPU was the most trivial tool for this one. Today, there are many, many others like FPGAs or even quantum computers. So these things all together form this unit, and this unit is dedicated to join people who are expert in programming, in parallel computing, and would like to solve certain physical or non-physical problems. Here you can see the brief history. So the original idea came in 2005-2008, and when I returned from the US, we decided to form this group. The first two guests or former students of mine was Gergely and Daniel Berényi, who pushed me to form this unit in the Wigner. And of course, since we are coming from the high energy physics and gravitational fields, so we decided to dedicate this direction. But later we had many, many other topics, and starting from 2010, so just 1 year after the start of the GPU Laboratory, we figured out that it would be nice to advertise ourselves and to share the ideas with others, and this is why we started the GPU Day event. And from 2016, we also started an educational part, these lectures on modern computing in science series. And that was the same day when we opened a kind of fellowship to the general audience or general public to sign up with projects for the GPU Laboratory to join us from outside, and maybe we can continue later, and this was very, very fruitful. Here you see the stuff at the moment, so you cannot see, but you will see during the days, Balázs Kacskovics, Balázs Szigeti, and Gábor Bíró and myself, who are supporting the online event and the real GPU Laboratory. Here you see the many, many logos of the academic and industrial partners during the last 10 years. And finally, you can see some results in numbers. So far we had 6 educational lectures on modern computing in science. This is the 10th GPU Day. You see since 2015 we have statistics. The first light blue is for the academic partner, the second is for the industrial, and the third party are the students. So as you see, we had about 80 or around 120 people yearly joining us on these events. So far during the 10 years, we have 25 fellowships, 14 is already finished and resulted in a nice publication, and we have 11 running projects from many, many fields. We had more than 23 industrial and academic partners, as you could see the logos in the previous slide. And of course, we have more than 25 scientific publications and open available codes related in our activities. So I have to give some few words on our sponsors. Of course, the Wigner Institute, which is the main host, who is providing the computational facilities and on the Wigner's activity, Péter Domokos, the next speaker, will give a bright view. We have a joint industrial partner, the Longit Limited, which we have a long-term contract with them on a very interesting project, and you will see some talk on this in a couple of minutes or a couple of hours. And this event was supported by also the Ericsson research, especially on the quantum computing side. So this is an era of mixing virtual and real things, and here you see an interesting pictures which I took from Board Panda. So you see that these times we have virtual worlds and we have the real worlds, and sometimes in quantum computing or in artificial intelligence, these things can mix up. So as you see, Trump as giving this piece of paper, and you should think on this very funny sentence that lamps in video games use real electricity, which is true, actually. Okay, so information, of course, the gpuday.com is the main web page. We have also the Indico site where we will provide all the talks and everything. And of course, if you are interested on the activities of the laboratories, you can just go to gpu.wigner.edu website. And thank you very much. And now I'm giving the stage to Peter Tomogos, who is the Vice General Director of the Wigner Institute, and he will give a little bit of overview of the local Wigner activities in general and the Hungarian quantum computing. So please speak.